an attack does come, and I have no doubt it will, then mark my words, it will be because someone has left the door unlocked. You can't protect what you can't control.
And stream chat's saying, yeah, the intelligence in the missions is just for collectible kind of stuff, and it would have given me X upgrade points. It doesn't seem linked to this at all. Fair enough, fair enough. There's something else I was just about to say as well. What were we about to say? Fuck, it's gone now. I was about to say something. Oh well.
Leaders lead. Success or failure comes down to the choices we make. Capturing Dr. Danois and bringing him to justice would be a decisive step forward in the hunt for Hades, but what purpose does it serve to prosecute this man for his crimes if we can use him to prevent future crimes against
I wondered why the Doctor were on his side now.
Thousands have been killed by this man's experiments, but what if the results could one day benefit humanity and save lives? Is it wrong to put that knowledge to use, regardless of how it was obtained? It's only right that we respect the dead. What better way to honor them than give meaning to their demise? Scientific data exists outside any moral framework. It's a resource that can be exploited for good or bad. The choice is ours. But to choose to do nothing with it is no choice at all. It is to accept that innocent people died for nothing.
Like I said, that Doctor were with him during one of the missions, and I was like, oh, are they on site together now? I assume his, like, Space has done exactly what he basically said there. Use the Doctor's knowledge and research for his own shit.
A mission of this scale is a serious endeavor in the best of circumstances. Operating in the middle of a busy tourist destination is without doubt,
I remember this one, the sniper drone one.
But the risk is the key to our success. Hades has gambled on our humanity. No government can survive the public outcry if hundreds of innocent tourists are killed in a botched mission. Hades knows this. But we're not the government, and our power does not come from popular mandate. The government could have stopped us, the United Nations could have stopped us, but they didn't. Why?
Why?
Because they think I've stepped into my own trap. They've seen what Atlas can do, and they know how powerful Atlas has become. They're afraid, more afraid of me than they are of Hades. And with the KVA on the run, who is left to disrupt their status quo? They look at us, and instead of seeing our success, they see a threat. Someone too powerful
That's when
to
it's
control,
turning, isn't it?
too powerful to stop. And so they've gambled on our failure, and they're right to be afraid. Failure is not an option for us. As long as we deliver Hades' head on a stick, no one will want to stop us. They'll want to follow us.
Oh, he's turning.
If you want to sell people on your vision, show them. They call this part of the world the cradle of civilization. For 10,000 years, it was the center of trade and culture. Home to kings, caliphates, despots, and dictators. The first images of war I ever saw came from this place. 2 wars in 2 decades with nothing much to show for it. I saw how wars quickly became quagmires, if not prosecuted effectively. If ever there was somewhere that represented the utter failure of governance, Baghdad was it. While our leaders left this place to its fate, I took this as an opportunity to seize our destiny. 50 years of rot, and we rebuild it in 5. Now, New Baghdad is more than just a thriving city. It's a symbol of what's to come.
You don't mind me watching these, do you, lads? I don't know, it seems like nice side info in the story, like while you were playing the mission, you've seen it from Mitchell's and like Gideon's kind of point of view and Ilona's and stuff. You know, it seems like Kevin Spacey was sat in his office recording stuff, making little podcasts. They're interesting, just show on the side. Oh, we've got a fucking video here. Check this out.
Everybody thinks their ideas are right. That's why the people you call terrorists call themselves freedom fighters. The fundamentalists think they're right, the capitalists think they're right, the communists think they're right. And no one will ever convince anyone of anything. And all these honorable men lecturing the world from the floors of congresses and parliaments whose time has long since passed refuse to admit, publicly at least, ideas don't determine who's right. Power determines who's right. the power. So I'm right.
It was just perfect getting, it's like, they just must have said, like, Kev, do your best Frank Underwood impression, but don't do the southern accent, and, you know, like, you know, modern day politics and stuff. There you go. There you go. I knew what I was meant to say a minute ago as well, I forgot what we were going to say. Wasn't there some trailer, and, like, the stuff coming out when Advanced Warfare first got announced, it was like, you know, modern technology is all great and blah blah blah, but what happens if someone else get the keys and blah blah blah, like some mafia sounding kind of fucking guy or something like that. Yeah, it's all great, but, you know, what happens if the enemy gets the keys and shit? That cutscene, that scene wasn't in the game entirely. I remember seeing that on some trailer video, it wasn't there at all. So fuck knows where that went. I guess that was part of some story that just never made it to the retail version, or maybe it's in one of these. Is there another video somewhere? No. This is no video for the end. You think that democracy wasn't a mission? Oh well. What were we on? We're on Sentinel, that's the one.
On days like these, it's hard to remember what progress looks like. Billions of dollars, years of research. The human body is not a machine that we can simply rebuild. Tissue damage takes time to heal. Cells take time to grow. We are mortal creatures, and time is never our friend. We've successfully accelerated the growth process, but the cells are unable to sustain themselves after a certain period. Nevertheless, Danois continues to be a valuable asset. Without Danois, Manticore would have died at the developmental stage. Disloyalty? There is no greater crime. There is no punishment harsh enough. They must have recruited Mitchell. I saw something in him, something you rarely see in a man. A leader. Something of myself, maybe. A man who can follow blindly, yet still think for himself. Will had to strike out on his own. Disloyal? I used to think so. But maybe I was wrong. I like to think Will would have come back into the fold, given time.
Was that Gideon?
In order for a butterfly to be born, a caterpillar must die. At a certain point, imaginal cells are triggered in the caterpillar's DNA.
Ooh.
And these cells remain
Caterpillar
dormant,
documentary.
but once activated, they suddenly behave like a cancer, aggressively attacking the healthy cells. The cancerous cells grow, and the caterpillar is eventually destroyed, but the cancerous cells become the basis of new life form, a butterfly. And so, the cycle continues. So cruel, yet so beautiful. Our greatest advances can equally lead to our destruction. Manticore is the fork in the road. One path leads to death, a weapon more powerful than anything before it, and the other to life, the regeneration of human cells, the conquest of death itself, immortality. You can turn anything into a weapon. It just takes imagination. Some of the most successful military campaigns succeeded simply because no one ever imagined it was possible. If you're planning to take out the most powerful naval force on the planet, forget about doing it in the open water. Strike from the depths of the ocean, or strike before it's even had a chance to leave port. By collapsing the bridge on the fleet, I will accomplish two things. The first is strategic, disabling the U.S. Third Fleet. The second, symbolic. For a century, the Golden Gate Bridge has stood for U.S. technological innovation and might. Destroy a powerful symbol of strength, and you turn it into an even more powerful symbol of weakness. Make an adversary feel weak, and they will become weak.
Like I say, it's nice seeing the, like, Iron's point of view while you were doing the missions, like, say, from their point of view, like, what he was talking about in his office.
A cowardly act of terrorism? Who the hell are they kidding? I went up against the largest naval fleet to ever sail the oceans with a small company of highly skilled and highly motivated special operatives, and won! They can spin it 1,000 different ways, but the images speak for themselves. Cowardly? No, I stand by my actions. Terrorism? Most certainly. If your actions do not inspire fear and terror in the hearts of your adversary, then you have no business waging war.
He's well into it.
The attack came as I predicted it would. In forcing them to react, they reacted foolishly because they are powerless to respond in any other way. An affront to their power is an affront to their very existence, but their show of strength, might, and resolve will merely expose their complete impotence. Power? They have no real power. They have propaganda. They have resources. They have committees and budgets, votes and vetoes, propositions and tabled amendments, all useless. Tomorrow, if we wake up at all, we will wake up to a new dawn, and that's when the real work begins. This moment has been years in the making. Billions of dollars, the years of research, the setbacks and scientific breakthroughs. Many doubted that this day would come, but it has arrived. The genie is out of the bottle. Manticore exceeded all expectations and performed beautifully. Even now, having seen it with my own eyes, it feels like a miracle. I walked completely untouched as hundreds of enemy combatants lay dying all around me, struck down on the battlefield where they fought. Every man has a unique DNA, a code that is his and his alone, just as each man's destiny is his and his alone. Whoever controls Manticore controls that destiny of mankind. Nothing and nobody can stand in our way.
Unless you're a dummy and you program the fucking virus to not attack people that used to work for you. You know, other than that fucking fatal flaw.
The enemy is at our gate, but we will never let them win. What I've started will continue, whether I'm here to see it or not. I'm merely an agent for change, guiding us toward our shared...
I'm actually curious for the next part of the story now. I want to see what he's done.
The end of terror, of famine,
He's definitely done something.
of oppression and brutality. A world where all necessities will be provided. A world free from the tyranny of government, of artificial differences and false beliefs. A world united under one flag.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is video.
Democracy? Democracy. Democracy isn't what these people need. Hell, it's not even what they want. America's been running around the globe trying to install democracies in nation after nation for a century, and it hasn't worked one time. Now, why do you think that is? Because these countries don't have the most basic building blocks necessary to support a democracy. Little things like we ought to be tolerant of those who disagree with us, or we ought to be tolerant of those who worship a different god than us, or that a journalist ought to be able to disagree with a fucking president. And you think you can walk into this country based on fundamentalist religious principles, drop a couple of bombs, topple a dictator, and start a democracy? Give me a break. People don't want freedom. They want rules, boundaries, protections from invaders and from themselves. People need a leader who can both provide the constraints and the support to keep chaos at bay. And you give them that, and they'll follow. And that's where I come in.
That seemed almost disconnected, like not in the right order of things there. Very good though. It was only a side bit, you know, just a bit of extra information after you finish the main campaign. You're like, oh, I wonder if there's anything extra and stuff like that. A little bit of, as it says, intel, side intel on what Kevin Spacey was up to while you were busy mag gripping and grapple hooking around. Like I say, they've cleared, obviously, they've set up for a sequel. there's going to be Advanced Warfare 2, isn't there, in 3 years' time. And I'm curious to see what they do with the story. As it seems alright. Clearly, though Kevin Spacey's not going to be around in a second, it seems like his effect of what he's done is going to be around, whatever it's going to be. Wonder what he's done. Made it so the Manticore shit launches automatically somewhere, or... You know, if he died or something like that, it triggers it around or something like that. Fuck knows. It remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. Well, like I said, there we go, dudes. One of the, in fact, no, not one of the first HTSF of Call of Duty single player. Like I said, it was just right time, right place this year. It looked a lot better than previous Call of Duty games have been out, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna HTSF through the single player. It was Kevin Spacey tipped it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Kevin Spacey tipped it, and I'm glad he did, because I really, really enjoyed that. It was excellent. Very, very good. So, guys. Like I say, I think I've said pretty much everything about the game that I need to. It was very much enjoyed on my part, very much enjoyed. And like I say, folks seem to enjoy that as well. Like I say, it was good. It was like, that was no different. Like, you know, if you just remove the name Call of Duty from it, in case, like, you don't like Call of Duty and stuff like that, fair enough, fair enough. I don't mind people that don't like Call of Duty. Like I say, it's not like I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty. People, like, mistake me for being, like, this huge Call of Duty fan. It's like, I don't love the game, and I don't hate the game. I like first-person games. And this is the newest first-person game that comes out every year, kind of. So I usually check it out. Sometimes it's worth it, other times it's not. I don't really hold a strong opinion one way or the other about Call of Duty. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. And, like I say, if you just take away the name and any of the other stuff, like, that was as good as a single-player first-person game. It's what you're gonna fucking get, pretty much. You know, maybe not as in-depth as, like, some story gets and shit like that and stuff, but, you know, as far as, like, an action-based FPS goes and stuff like that, that was solid as fuck. It really was. Really was. Like I say, very much enjoyed. Played great, looked great, paced great. What else to fucking say? Very minor little things that were wrong with it, but very little. And a lot of things that were great. If you're into that kind of, like, action FPS and stuff like that, solid as fuck. Really was. Excellent. So, guys, thank you very much for the tips and the subs and stuff like that. I think my sub thing might have been broken out. I don't know if I had any subs today. I don't think so. Not that I noticed. Apologies if there were, but I didn't see any. And I've just noticed my sub program is broken again. I need to find a new one. It's fucked, is that one. It's fucked. But thank you very much, dudes. Very, very cool, y'all. How cool are you guys? So fucking cool. That's what you is. That's right, good England. That's what you is. Very, very appreciated, dudes. Thank you very much. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you next time. See you, dudes. Oh, wait, did I do my sign-off wrong there? So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. That's the old-school short sign-on, stuff like that. It's changed it around a little bit recently. I used to do, like, just say, like, thanks for the tips and stuff like that built into the sign-off as well, but it was all bloated out as a sign-off. Everybody likes the old-school sign-off. I like the old-school sign-off. It's nice and simple. So, once more, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you, dudes. Right, lads. I'm gonna stick around for about an hour or something like that. I tell you something, that fucking time perfectly, didn't it? Like 4 hours on set 1 and 3 hours and 40 minutes on set 2. Not bad. It was almost 4 and 4. Perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna put around in multiplayer for a bit, dudes. Just for an hour or something like that, end at stream, no worries. Anybody not interested in multiplayers, not been forced to sit through any multiplayer before, like, the single player or anything like that. So I think that's fair enough. I think it's double experience at the moment as well. Double XP, not like it really matters to me. I'm gonna cap out at 50 soon enough anyway. I think I'm 44 now. Wow, it's taking a while. What's that about? What new items did we have? Atlas campaign. Oh, I wonder where you got that helmet from. You just must get it from completing single player. The Atlas campaign helmet. Who have we got online? Is there anybody online? Oh, I've got no PlayStation. I'm about to say, that's not right. Nah, since I've got nobody coming, anybody coming can either jump in the game or give me a shout and I'll try to get folk in on the next game. What's my class looking like? Hey, here we go. There's the BAL 27. A lot of people are saying the BAL 27's overpowered. Like, I don't know. Like, the AK-12. Like, you see a lot of AK-12s for good reason. The AK-12's, like, feels more accurate and seems to hurt about the same. Doesn't fire as fast. Not as good as close range, but I don't know. The AK-12 seems equal to or slightly better at medium range and better at long range. Definitely better at long range.
Team deathmatch. All right, Atlas.
Oh, sorry, by the way, I think it was K-Dragon. K-Dragon was asking, do you use the movement stuff much in... Whoopsie-daisy. Do you use the movement stuff much in multiplayer? Yes, all the time. All the fucking time. I need to get out of here. Like, dodging there. I dodged out of the window via... I'm actually going to stand here instead. I dodged out the window with a boost. Got me out of danger. Is some guy going to come above me or from the front door here? There is people... Fuck! Shouldn't have reloaded. Shouldn't have reloaded. If there was one, there was probably two. That was bad. But yeah, use all the movement fucking abilities. Sliding's still good. Oh, okay, right. Ah, yeah, we are actually losing. Yeah, okay, right, better get my ass in gear. Seems like we've got a decent other team. No, you liar. Liar. Fucking knew it. Wait a minute. Come... Oh! Are you gonna come back that way or are you gonna come this way? This way. Oh! I knew I didn't have long. I knew I had to fucking kill him and get moving. I knew I didn't have long. Oh, that's a dead guy. Well, he could have been prone from there for all I knew. Well, I've just signaled myself on the fucking map. Where are they? Ah. One guy trying to get on the roof of that building. As soon as I reload... Knew it! Oh, that was lucky there's a guy here. Very inaccurate today. I think because I've been playing single player, I've not been in my aiming kind of zone like I would be if I was just playing multiplayer. Not like I'm ever in a... Oh, fucking hell. It's not even aiming, really. Like, there's a bit of aim failure, but it's also a bit of tactical failure as well. Look at that. Oh, the ping's not helping. I thought something was weird. That fucking red bar. I thought something was strange. Nope, that's my guy. You coming round here, mate, or... Yeah, I'm not getting that guy. See, with the AK-12, I could have actually... They say the fucking BAL's overpowered, but with AK-12, I could have shot at that guy. Not with this gun. Ah, I'm doing fucking shit here. Don't want to be next to them. Hey, was that my guy? You don't want to be next to them. If you blow them up like that, it fucking hurts. Right, that guy was about 1 o'clock. There he is. Now, did he know that I... Fucking hell. He strafed past and then came back. All I had to do is keep me aim there. Did not expect him to do that. I bet it's an AK-12. Oh, okay, it's the fucking HBA. HBR even. Look at the fucking recoil on that. Like, say the BAL's like overpowered, but like really, I don't know if I agree with that. Seems all right to me. Well, shit. Well, speaking of oh shit, I'm playing really badly here, dudes. I apologize. I am very rarely negative in this. Fuck. No, these cheeky fucks, confident as fuck, probably gonna jump back straight in there. Extended fucking arc. He's got a systematic extended duration on the fucking thing. How did he get that? how long that's taken. Just try to sneak around a little bit. Is that my guy? I can't tell because I ain't got no minimap. No, it wasn't my guy. Fucking hell, look at that. I shot him, but it didn't knock his aim up at all. Barely any flinch. I wonder if he's got toughness perk. I'm just doing badly, man. I'm like -5. And game's almost over. Who fucking needs to die? There we go. Yeah, I've just played rough as a motherfucker here. Ping's not helpful, we're not blaming that. I bet it shows, like, I bet it, on the scoreboard it shows, like, full ping. Look, I knew it! At the end, it always does that. Everybody will be struggling with ping, and then at the ending scoreboard, everybody looks like it's doing alright. Like, oh, look! That's fucking more accurate. Look, no, a minute ago it was 2 fucking yellow for me. And then it got a split second as it flicks off the scoreboard and back onto it, and now I'm full white. Bullshit. Bullshit. Let's try a different lobby. And I'm actually, when I can get out, when it's finished loading, there we go. I'm actually going to swap gun as well. No, copy class. Paste class. And let's change it to the AK-12. Not the Wrecker. She loses accuracy for that. Oh, Jaff's around. Alright, dude. Let's use the golden AK with foregrip, suppressor, and red dot sight. Just like that. I didn't use my exo stim once. Like I say, apologies about that though, dudes. It was a little bit laggy, and on top of that, I didn't play awesomely, to be fair. I'll invite Jaff. I'll invite Jaff. Where is he? Invite to party. Oh, wait a minute, not party. Is it game or party? Oh, it must just be party. That usually works. Yeah. There we go. It was really bizarre. I think it was it earlier today or yesterday, Jaff? Me, Jaff and Copy were playing together, and Jaff and Copy must have been playing together, and then I joined, and both Jaff and Copy were level 41, and then I joined, and so was I. It was just a bit weird, like all three of us. And I've not played that much with Copy, and I played a bit with Jaff, but not shit tons, and yet we've all ended up at the exact same level. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've not used the AK-12 in a day or so it might be a bit shit. Might be a bit shit. But the AK